Hey guys, welcome to another episode with Quizzy Wednesday here in ILSexRants. See what I did there? Instead of ILC, it's ILSex because it's sex month. I thought it was funny, okay? So, I will be following up on my past episode and the fact that I declared May sex month. And I'll be talking to you today about different kinds of people there are out there and you'll probably end up having sex with. Um, I'll start with the long-term relationship ones because let's be honest, or some of you at least that are capable of being honest. When boyfriend and girlfriend decide to actually have sex and you feel comfortable about it because there is a whole lot of tension that's taken off your shoulders because it's like, okay, well, yeah, she loves me or he loves me, whatever, and you're past that point, and you're like, well, yeah, great, she wants to fuck me, or he wants to fuck you, or whatever, I don't know. And it's always like goddamn sex fest. Seriously, I can't describe it any other way. It's it's like you two, like two people actually let go completely and become nymphomaniacs. And oh god, I remember not leaving my apartment for 2 whole days because of that very same reason. But let's keep in mind here as to why I don't advise people to be in long term relationships a lot. I mean, love is fine, relationships are fine, or whatever, but they get boring, it becomes a routine. And I'll be talking about it later on when I start talking about love. But at this point, it's just sex. And it's the same thing. After a while, it becomes routine sex. And that's basically what it is. I don't have to make any explanations. It's like after you two finally quench your thirst of all that sex you wanted with that other person, you will learn what she likes, you will learn what he likes, um, and you will have a little bit more practice and whatever. The sex will end up a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean this little bit better. And it just becomes a routine. Sex has a schedule at this point, which means that you will probably only have sex on the weekends. You will only have sex when her parents are out, when your parents are out. Um, I don't know, 3 in the fucking morning. After work, after school. But at this point, you two are used to your schedules, and that's what it is. And it becomes boring because it's the same things all over again. You might start off with, I don't know. I don't know what you might start out with. People start off differently. Some start by spitting at each other, some start by slapping at each other, some start with a 69, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. There are other creepy people out there. And by creepy, I mean fucking psychos in bed. People, the thing that scares me the most, not really scares, just there's something about it that I don't like. It's people with a foot fetish. Because I don't like feet. I don't. Okay, nor do I want to show anyone my feet. Um, you know, sure I'm naked, sure the girl's naked, whatever. But it's not like I'm gonna be staring at her feet, nor do I want her feet touching my face or any other part of my body, okay? Nor do I want to have my feet touching any part of a girl's body. Not. I'd rather use my hands. And there's foot fetishists. There's an ex-girlfriend I had that, and we were talking about sex one day, and she told me, well, you're gonna have to hold me down because I move a lot. And when we had sex, it felt like I was practicing how to rape someone. And here's the ironic twist: the one that felt like was being raped was me. Not her, me. Mm, there's people that only like one position. And I mean only one. There's girls that I know that don't like being stared in the face when they're having sex, so they only like doggy style. There's some that just want to do everything by themselves, so they prefer cowgirl or missionary, Italian chandelier. I can go on forever. And the first time you have sex with these kinds of people, you're like, okay, cool. But again, with the whole routine sex, that's all it is because it's only one position and it becomes sexually boring. Let's be honest, I'm not some kind of sex therapist, but I think I've fucked enough people to know how to give advice on sex. As usual, you have your screamers, and you have people that like food when they're having sex. The whole whipped cream, strawberries, champagne. Um, and you'll probably laugh at me, but I get thirsty as hell. So when I know I'm gonna get laid in my house, I usually try to keep a water bottle or two under my bed. So when it's all over, I just reach under there, grab a bottle of water, and drink in bed. Why? Because yeah. And I don't know how to explain it. There's people that will only have sex in public places, and I mean I don't know. It's okay and all. It does give you a bit of a thrill. There's like we're gonna get caught or something, but you're still doing it. Um, threesomes. Um, and this is I'll be talking about this in my next video too, where I'll be talking about misconceptions of sex. And I've also had I don't know if I would call it fortune of being part of a threesome, but just because you're dating a bisexual girl does not guarantee that you will have a threesome. It just means that there is a slight chance. And by slight, I mean smaller than Justin Bieber's penis. Yep. So, I don't know. I guess the whole threesome thing was a bit weird for me because I don't know if I should talk about it. It was my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, who was her ex-girlfriend and her best friend at the same time. And I'm like, you two know each other? Yeah. Um, shit. This is where alcohol comes in handy, guys. If you're ever in an awkward situation, drink as much as possible. Otherwise, you will be left with some really weird memories. So stick around for next week, guys, where I will be talking about misconceptions of sex. Stick around, because Sex Month is not over yet. This has been Quizzy Wednesday here, being a retard and listening to music on my radio and still wearing headphones. Peace out, guys.